Hi, Miss L here. This week in Cherry Room, we have been looking at animals that live in tunnels. So animals that live in burrows or under the ground. And so firstly on Monday, we had to crawl into a tunnel and find an animal, bring it out and then put it on our tree or under the ground. So we had many different animals like squirrels, owls, meerkats, worms, wombats, spiders, armadillos, and more. And we had to match the first letter of that animal to the correct spot on the wall. Then on Tuesday, we got to pretend to be animals. I had a dice that had different actions on it. So tiptoe like a spider or run like a squirrel. And so the children would throw the dice and whatever it landed on, we had to pretend to be that animal. And then finally, on Wednesday, we had to dig in the sand, make our own little burrow and find different rocks that had letters on them and then match them to the right spot. But we've been doing that with our alphabet phonics. So every day we've been practicing our alphabet song. And so we've been matching our capital and trying to match the lowercase letters to our cards here. Well, for our stories this week, we have read The Squirrels Who Squabbled, which is about two squirrels who find the last pine cone of the season, and they're both very hungry, and so they decide to fight each other to get that last pine cone. In the end, a bird ends up taking it, and they both they realize that the best thing is just to be friends and to work together and to share with each other. And lastly, we've been reading Ruby's Baby Brother, which is about a girl who gets a new little baby brother, and she's unsure about it at first because now she's not the only one, not the only kid in the family, and her baby brother gets a lot of attention, but in the end she does realize that now she's got a new friend to play with and maybe it's not so bad having a younger brother. In this book as well, we've got some different animals and we've got a mouse that lives in the wall, so we've been still looking at those animals that live in tunnels through that as well. Thank you, see you next week.